All right, so we are displaying some data. We can delete some data, and we already made the edit post page, right? So we type a condition here, source equals edit post. We go to that specific page, right? Now, what we need to do is actually put a link here. So when we click it, we go to that specific post page and edit that specific post, right? So first of all, let's go to that page right now, and that should be view all posts. We're going to be adding a link right here at the end of the delete. I don't know why I got two semicolons there, but just took it off. And let's go ahead and check this out. So delete, we want the edit to be actually before delete. Delete should be the last, I think. All right. So what we want to pass here is the same, because this get request should be going to the same page post, because we have the switch statement here. All right. And then we're going to pass it a parameter to go to that page, and the parameter is going to be edit post, right? That's the parameter we pass to go to that page. And then here I'm going to show you a new technique that you don't know yet. Well, I actually show this in my course, but that's in the beginning where I talk about get requests. And this is just to divide the parameters here. We can send multiple parameters, but we need to divide the values by using an ampersand, right? That's how we divide the value. And I'm going to call this new parameter P. We haven't made it yet, but PID. We're making it right now. And that's going to be equal to the post ID. All right. So I think we're done here, and this is going to say edit. So let's go and check that out right now. It should work. If I refresh here and I click edit, it takes me to, actually it did not take me to the edit page. Sorry about that. All right, I forgot something here. And of course, I did forget to add the source. We need to add the source key, and that should fix it. All right, let's go back and do it again. Edit. See that? I'm passing two parameters up here. The source edit post to take me to this page, and then the P underscore ID for post ID to this specific post. And this is how most of the CMSs in the world, the big ones, do it. Passing different parameters here. As a matter of fact, Google does that. They pass like 10 parameters here in the URL. So this is how you get information across. All right. So now that we have that information, we need to actually catch it somewhere. So let's just make this smaller. I don't know why my editor keeps making, I don't know if it's me or the editor making this bigger here. All right. So let's go to another page here where we can get a query that we already have. I think we are on that page right now, as a matter of fact. Yeah, we are on that page. All right, so let's take this query out of here because we're going to use it. All right, so before I do that, let me explain what I want to do. So if I'm here and I click edit, I want to take that parameter, right, and catch it somewhere else to display all the information for that specific post. So I want to display the title from the database for this specific post. In this case, it's going to be ID 28. And the author, the status, I want to display all this information. For that, I need to pull that information from the database. All right, so let's go to the edit post, and let's open a PHP tag here first. And I'm just going to copy all that query here. Why do it again when we have it right here, right? Makes no sense. So I'm just going to change the name, select post by ID here. All right, and change here, change this here. Another thing that we want to catch here is the get request, right? So we're going to say if set, and did I close this? No, I did not. So make sure you close your loop here. You don't want that mistake. All right. So if it's set, and what are we checking if it's set? Let's just say the get, and it's called the PID, right? Let's double check that now, but let's just say it. You see it right here on top of the browser, PID, that's the get that we're sending. So the PID, if it's set, I want you to do something. So what are we gonna do is I want to actually convert this here into a variable. Let's just take this out of here. Right now, to be honest with you, what I want to do is echo it to see if at least I'm getting some information. So let's try that. Let's go to view posts. Let's edit it, and I can see the 28 right here. You see that? So we are getting some information. Perfect. All right. So let's convert that and call it something else. Let's call it post. Let's call it the post ID. So not confuse it with the database ID or the get ID, the get post ID or something. Whatever you want to call it, that's fine. We don't actually even need this right now, but we might later. So all right. So that now that we're getting information out, we can display some of the information right here. So for example, I want to display the author. Let's go ahead and put it right here on the author value. Actually input, let's put the value right here on the beginning there, so that way you can see it, just in case this goes to the next line. Value, and let's say, let's open a PHP tag and let's say echo. And what is the name of this here? As a matter of fact, we didn't check if that was actually bringing information from the database, but we're gonna check it right now, I guess. So echo this value right here, post author, semicolon, and let's check it out. Let's see what happens. All right, let's go back. Let's edit, and we are bringing in some bad stuff because we forgot to do something in the PHP tag right here. All right, you see that the name of the author right here, and that's exactly the information we have in the database. All right, so we're gonna be doing that right now. We're gonna echo everything out. Let's just go ahead and copy all this, actually the whole value thing, so that way we don't have to do it over and over again. So okay, let's do it right here. Input the first one, the second one, and then later on we're gonna change this, but right now let's just paste it there. Hopefully we don't forget, right? And this, the image, we're gonna leave it for last. I'm gonna do something else with that. And the value for the text area here, I think we need to put the value of the text area inside the text area right here. We don't need to put it like this. We need to just do it like this. Let's see if we get some data out of there for now. All right. And the image, we need to do something else for it, and we'll probably do it in the next lecture. So let's save it first. Actually, we need to change the values. You see, I almost forgot. So this one is going to be the title, post title. This one, let's just make sure that's what it is. Everything says that. Post category ID. Category ID. Post author, we got this one right. Post status. All right. The image, like I said, we're going to do something else. And post tags. And post content. All right, let's check it out. Let's refresh. All right, we're getting some undefined post content here stuff, so we're gonna check on that. But right now we're getting the post title, the ID, the everything. We're getting all that information out of here, and even the post tags. Let's check out what happened to the post content. And post content is not even here, and that is super weird, right? Post content. All right. All right. Let's check it out. There we go. All right. Remember, we're gonna get an editor later on, so we're gonna fix all this space things here, but we're getting some data out of the database. Perfect. So on the next lecture, we're gonna continue this and fix it up a little bit and um, get it better. Okay, get the image also. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next lecture. Take care.